Hi everybody, this is Joe Davies from the Burlington Library, and today I'm going to show you how to access one of our resources called Flipster. Flipster is the library's digital magazine product, so you can find it on any page of the library website. It'll be in this pane along the right-hand side here that says Flipster, or alternately under resources here, there's a whole page dedicated to Flipster. So getting into Flipster is pretty easy and straightforward. Wherever you find that Flipster link, you just click on it, and it takes you to this spot, which will ask you to put in it'll ask you to put in your library barcode and your PIN number. If you don't happen to know what your library barcode and PIN are, or you don't have a library card, if you go on the library homepage here to My Account, there's a Forgot My PIN option. That'll only work if we have your email address, but otherwise you can also just email the library at this email address and we can send you your PIN, look it up for you and send it to you. But otherwise you can also, from this My Account area, there's an option here that says don't have a library card, click here to register, and it'll take you through that whole registration process, which would be just as good. All right, so back to Flipster. I'm gonna put in my barcode information, and I'll put in my PIN. And now I'm into Flipster. So we have, through our Flipster subscription, we have an access to 85 digital magazines, and all of them would be, up to date. Usually, most magazines they're selling, next month's issue, this month kind of thing. So we can see the May issues of many of these publications, and so I can go here and look at a full list. And I'm just going to look for one here. We'll go to National Geographic, and here's the April 2020 issue. It says read this issue, so I'm just going to tap read this issue. And it pops up. So I have a few options here. One thing that's really nice is once you're in the magazine, if you see something you're interested in, like here it's the table of contents page, but if I click on, here's this 50 years of progress, I can click on that. It'll actually just jump me straight to that page. This is, kind of full text, full color, so in between articles you'll even see the advertisements that you would see if you were to pick up the magazine itself. And then here's the option to look at other past issues dating back to whenever we started this particular magazine subscription. So it looks like this goes back to July of last year. So you can see, kind of a lot of cool things here. You can change the size. So if you're reading this, depending on what size device you're reading it on, it might be a little tough to see, but you can either click on it to change the size or hit this zoom option, make it bigger and a little bit easier to read. And then here in the settings area, there's some other options, including changing it to just show one page at a time, or getting it to fit either the height or the width of your display, depending on what would be most helpful for you. So it's kind of a really cool product with a lot of really cool content in it. The other thing that's really nice about it is that it does have an app. There is a Flipster app, and it works pretty much the same as the web version, but you can kind of use your finger to flip through just by swiping across different pages, and then you can use the pinching motion to zoom in and zoom out on different pages. So a lot of really cool ways to see new periodicals, and especially if you're a magazine reader but you haven't been getting out as much as you'd like to read magazines, this is a really good way to see some some of what's out there. So if you have questions about Flipster or any of our other digital resources, don't hesitate to email the library. It's ask@burlington.lib.wi.us, or you can call the library at this number. We don't have anybody here right now, but we are checking the voicemail. So if you do call and you need help, just leave a message and one of us will call you back. So enjoy and happy reading.